What's up, guys? Joel Punchers Paintball. We're here today with Keegan from our factory team, as well as one of the guys that's been helping us out here at the store. And we have a very exciting announcement. We are starting to get our Planet Eclipse Geo 4 back orders in. And we also have a used Geo 3.5 here. We're going to do a little unboxing video for you guys, as well as a shooting video to show you guys the difference between the Geo 4 as compared to the Geo 3.5. Planet Eclipse has really revamped the Geo 4 to fit kind of more standard things that are going on right now. They deleted a few things and added a few features to it to make it more up to date. So Keegan, why don't you take it away as far as the unboxing video and what all the gun comes with, and we'll kind of talk through it here. So
opening it up, you do have this new Geo 4 box. Nothing super special about it, but it is different. Good to see. You have the Geo 4 case, has the nice Geo 4 emblem on it.
And it's very similar to the CS1.
Very similar.
The CS1s all came with this gray hard case, but now it says Geo 4, so nothing too new there.
Opening it up, of course you have the gun itself. First thing you're going to notice, there is no longer an AT pipe. You are also now using the CS1 front grip and the CS2 rear grip. This seems to be a fan favorite from most everybody that's shooting Planet, is the CS1 front grip and the CS2 back grip. Moving on, we have the manual, of course. It's just like the standard manual that Planet Eclipse guns come with.
So what's cool about Planet Eclipse manuals? For those people that might be interested in purchasing the first Planet Eclipse gun, you know, what's so cool about those manuals?
I think that it's cool that they actually come with a very in-detail manual telling you how to do just about anything that you need to do for your gun. Not a lot of companies do that, and I think that it's very nice that Planet has a manual that comes with the gun. You don't have to go searching online or anything like that, that has detailed instructions for anything that you would need to do for the gun.
Correct. Yeah, it has all the diagrams, bolt system, regulator. You know, it lays out every single O-ring within the gun, which is really nice. It gives you some troubleshooting options, such as, you know, if my gun's not firing correctly, shooting too low, shooting too high, etc. So it starts from the very basics for the beginner player that's investing in their first high-end gun, all the way up to very advanced settings like your dwell, changing different O-rings and stuff like that. So, all right.
Then we get over to the barrel. They have switched over to an FL barrel system.
Yep. And
so for the Geo 4, it will come with the FL aluminum front tip and the FL 687 barrel back.
Yeah, so the Shaft 4 was basically, you know, a very nice barrel system. There is definitely a difference in porting, as you can see with the Shaft 4 porting. It's a linear fashion. This is a spiral fashion. Planet Eclipse has done a great job with these barrels. The FL barrel system tool, what's nice about it is that you can buy the backs for $39.95, and you can get them in all different colors. So that's really nice if you want a black color, if you want a green color, or whatever color Geo 4 you're going with, you can adjust that. So very nice barrel system. So auto cocker thread on both of these, obviously, for those people wondering. What's next?
Guess we'll go barrel cover, of course. Most new guns will come with them, if not all of them. Planet did go with a new design for the barrel cover, which I don't think they've done for any other gun.
I think that's the first thing that I noticed. Everything is pretty standard as far as the Geo 4 goes, but I definitely did notice that. That's very nice. It's something stylish.
It's unique. Yeah. It's different than anything that they've put out before, which is nice. Of course, it comes with your Planet lube as well as the Planet Allen keys, and the Geo 4 spare parts kit.
All right, so let's talk about the gun. Like, what's different about the gun? So Geo 3.5 was probably, you know, it's very common for people to say that's their favorite Planet Eclipse gun that they've ever shot. Geo 3.5 felt great in the hands. featured the IV core and was just overall a workhorse, was able to just very reliable, didn't have many issues with it. Unfortunately, Planet Eclipse did discontinue the Geo 3.5 line, advanced it to the CS1 platform, and you know, one of the reasons that they did that was because they were having some issues with the solenoid on the Geo 3.5s, which was the same solenoid that was interchangeable with the LV1, and they discontinued the LV1 platform. Now they're bringing it back with the LV 1.6, which we'll be doing a video on that as soon as we get them. But basically, they're having issues. The solenoids were going after a couple 100,000 shots, somewhere in there. Don't quote me on that, but basically after some wear and tear, these solenoids would go. You have to replace the solenoid. So it's definitely something that Planet Eclipse recognized and quickly tried to fix. So they discontinued the line, they brought it back. Now the Geo 4 has a serviceable solenoid as well as the LV 1.6, and what they tried to do was ergonomically make the Geo 4 similar to the Geo 3.5, but then also give you the features of a new gun. So we already addressed the barrel. What would be some other things that we could address about the gun?
Yeah, so another thing that they changed was the bolt face, the soft tip bolt face. They changed it so that it is a more internal rubber rather than being a rubber grommet that surrounds the entire outside, acting as both the soft face and the O-ring.
Yeah, so basically what would happen is this with the CS1 platform guns, or even the Geo 3.5s, on the outside this would get worn over time, and it would actually cause significant bolt stick to the point that the gun would the bolt would get stuck sometimes, as well as just cause significant bolt stick. So a lot of times the hard tip bolt was used in the Geo 3.5, as well as all the CS1 platform guns, CS1, 1.5, the CSR, all those guns use this style of soft tip. Now they transition over to this where it's inset, similar to the CS2 bolt, and you know, I think that's a huge improvement that not a lot of people are talking about. You know, as far as bolt design, a lot of people are comparing the Geo 4 to the CS1 or the CS1.5, and we can assure you that's a major difference between the two now that you're going to have that soft tip bolt so that you can shoot brittle paint out of. So, all right, so we talked about the bolt. Oh, the other thing too is it still does come with a hard tip bolt.
Yes.
So something to mention there is that you get both with the gun. Okay. What else, Keegan?
Yeah, so another thing that the Geo 4 has over the Geo 3.5 is that it has the toolless eyes, the same eyes as the CS2 platforms. You just take off the front grip and pop it off, and it's good to go. And so,
well, I'd like to mention it's not the CS2 eyes have a reflective beam. These do not. It's an actual eye cable similar to the CS1 platform guns. But as far as I guess what you were trying to point out was the fact that the design, as far as getting the eye cover off, is the same,
design,
which is true. Which is true. So, but I'm sure that we'd get internet flamed if somebody said that, you know, if you said it was the same eye covers. But anyways.
Yep.
Another big difference, ATP pipe is gone. So I don't know if we had touched on that yet, but that was a major thing with a lot of people with the ATP pipe being there. Other guns at the same time period didn't have that ATP pipe. Eventually, when they went from the Geo 3.5 to the CS1, that disappeared. Geo 4 now features that as well. Very nice feature. So you know, you can access your 2 AA's. So the Geo 4 takes 2 AA's. This takes a 9 volt. The Geo 3.5 took a 9 volt. So that's another nice feature, and you can access your batteries without having to do anything with the Geo 3.5. You had to take the Allen keys off to access your battery. So
another minor change between the two is that on the Geo 4 you have a low-rise feed neck versus the Geo 3.5 having the mid-rise feed neck.
Yep, so locking mechanism and all that stuff appears to be the exact same, just low rise, which is another nice feature of the gun. I believe the CS1 did not come with a low rise either, so that is also another upgrade feature compared to people that are out there that are saying that's the same gun as the CS1 when it's truly not. So, and the other thing that I'd like to mention is let's talk about the angle of the trigger frame. So Jackwood came out. There was a lot of discrepancy on the difference between the Geo 3.5, the Geo 4, as well as how the Geo 4 related to the CS1. And basically, ergonomically, now that we shot this gun and felt it, first off, the trigger frame is at the same angle as the. So if we can overlap these guns, you can see that they are the same angle, which is slightly different. Feeling from the CS1 actually had a increased angle, so it feels similar in the hands to the Geo 3.5 as compared to the CS1, which had a more progressive angle on the back of the trigger frame. So and then it comes with a rake trigger. The Geo 4 comes with the rake trigger stock, does not come with any extra triggers. And lastly, milling. I'll talk about the milling real quick.
Yeah, so compared to the Geo 3.5, the milling definitely is a bit different. It looks different than any other gun that we've seen come from Planet. I don't know what to say about the milling.
You don't know what to say about the milling?
Nah.
I think the biggest thing is when I put it in my hands was the fact that it feels significantly smaller than CS1. CS1, CS 1.5.
Compared to CS line,
yeah,
it does.
It's definitely smaller. Weight wise, why don't you go weigh that real quick, and then we can kind of actually get a designated weight on it. Definitely feels lighter than the CS1. So weight is
1 pound 11 ounces.
1 pound 11 ounces. So it's 1
Yes.
pound 11 ounces without the barrel. So that is, pretty significant. Why don't we throw the barrel on it and we'll weigh it with the barrel. We have the aluminum tip on it, which is going to be slightly heavier than the carbon fiber tip. But we'll weigh it again for you guys. And that's really all we have to say about the gun as soon as we get the weight here. And we're going to review the gun. We're going to, this one's actually going to a customer, but as soon as we can actually get our hands on a free one, we're going to do some shooting and everything else like that.
With the barrel, it is 2 pounds on the dot.
2 pounds on the dot. So if you go back to one of our previous videos, the Dye M3 plus versus the Lux X versus the CS2, you can get all the weights there. But if I remember correctly, the lightest gun out of any of those was the Lux X, and that was 1 pound 15 ounces. So it's a very, very lightweight gun, milling wise and everything else like that. Unfortunately, we don't have any used CS1s to compare it to weight wise, but I guarantee you that it is definitely lighter.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Absolutely gorgeous gun, and we are slowly starting to get these in. So if you'd like to get one of these, we suggest that you pre-order now. And we are also accepting trade offers in for these beautiful markers. These are retailing for $1199.95, so basically $1,200 for this beautiful gun, and comes in multiple colorways. We're also part swapping all these guns, so if there's a certain specific color that you wanted that wasn't a stock color, we have all those colors available at punisherspb.com. Next shooting video, we're going to compare it to the Geo 3.5 as well as just do a hopper out of this, and it's going to go off to its customer, Adam. So thank you, Adam, so much for letting us use this gun, and we will see you guys next time here at punisherspb.com. Punishers Paintball, we have the Planet Eclipse Geo 4. We're going to be doing a shooting video for you guys today. This is the Emerald colorway. Multiple different things that makes this Geo 4 the new premier gun from Planet Eclipse, and we're going to be shooting a hopper full of GI 3-star through this bad boy, and we've got this gun chronoed ready to go for you guys, so let's do it. We also have our SFR turned all the way down for a very buttery smooth shot. So first things first, we're going to chrono this gun. First shot, 268, 267, 272. Here we go. All right, guys, so we're out here. We have a used Geo 3.5 that's up on our used gear page. This has the IV coordinate, obviously. We also have the Geo 4. We're here with Keegan and we just got this in, and we're gonna do a little shooting comparison between the two. The Geo 4 is the new updated version of Geo 3.5. So we're gonna do a good sound comparison and shot quality. So here we go. Go ahead, Keith.
Set it in the auto.
All right, yep. So that's in semi-auto. We've got this in 10.2 NXL ramp. So I definitely feel like the Geo 4 sounds a little bit softer. What do you think, Keegan?
I completely agree.
Yeah.